Welcome to You Hate to Hear It, where three little bitches listen to a song. We watch the music video, we discuss the artists, we wade through the instrumentation and the music, and then we try to decide how we feel about it. And once again, I just want to give this caveat that, like, we really are not here to hate stuff. The internet is full of hate. It's full of negativity. It's full of anger. Sometimes that anger gets the better of us, mostly me. I think one time Ryan said he was going to, well, we won't say exactly, but Ed Sheeran hired a couple new bodyguards after he heard what Ryan had to say about him. But mostly we like these people.
Let's just say that, Ed Sheeran is not dancing with his eyes closed anymore after what Ryan said.
He's not even
he's looking over his shoulder. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's made TSA pre-check hell for me.
Oh, that Ryan. But anyways, the main idea here is we enjoy music. And for me, I personally enjoy trash. I have kind of come to my own kind of personal journey and believe that I am a reincarnated raccoon. And so, guys, I was going through the big dumpster that is the internet, and I smelled something real foul, real stinky, and I just wanted to get my nose down in it and put my little human-like hands down into the muck and the guck and the goo. And what I pulled up today was something really special.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, we forgot to do introductions. I'm Brian.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Andrew. And I am ready to motorboat some garbage.
Boy, howdy.
Guys, how we doing? This is our 10th episode. Hooray!
Dude, what? And we are celebrating. Yeah.
Amen. Everybody take a sip of your pint of pure ethanol that we all chug during the podcast. We haven't mentioned this before.
Yeah, I mean, I found that there's really still such a glut of cheap hand sanitizer from kind of leftover from the pandemic that, oh man, it's just that's an easy buzz.
You can flavor it too. Like put some basil in it. We can put a couple some jam, whatever you want.
Yeah, nice.
The views and opinions represented in this show do not necessarily reflect those of You Hate to Hear It podcast.
Yeah, this is what we call satire, and do not consume hand sanitizer.
We know the majority of our audience are a bunch of Tide Pod eating gluttons. So please do yourself a favor. Don't drink the hand sauce.
I think that probably Leah Kate's fans are mostly Tide Pod eaters.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That is the majority of their diet is laundry detergent.
Okay, so you've already given away half of the raccoon trash pile. Leah Kate is who we are taking on this week. What's the track, though, B-Man?
It is called Twinkle, Twinkle. And it's about some hot twinks that just get together and have fun on Fire Island. It's so awesome. No, dude, I wish it was about that.
Yeah, seriously.
It's a bit of a breakup song, which is kind of that's her genre. That's really what she does. Leah Kate, who I'm probably going to call Kate Leah a lot in this episode because I keep Googling Kate Leah and then my phone corrects me. It's like, that's not a person. Or if it is, it's just a normal person.
Mm-hmm. Do you have automatic laundry lights in there, bro?
Yeah, my lights just went off. It detects that my soul has left my body, and after they're like, no,
it's like on the yeah. Is it like on The Simpsons when the automatic door doesn't work for Bart anymore, and he can't see his breath on the glass?
Yeah.
Exactly.
At least he got $5 for his. Mine just was squished by this awful song.
Yep. No, she has it in a jar somewhere in her house now that she polishes every week.
Oh my
another soul.
Look into, you know what? I don't want to talk about her looks. She is a beautiful young woman. She's she can kind of sing. I think she's got a great fashion sense too. But she just really just looked at pop culture and thought, wouldn't it be great if someone just left a big turd on the doorstep of 2022?
Wouldn't it be great if we brought back Avril Lavigne, but she's just a huge fucking bitch?
Oh, I was actually trying to think about who is. So Leah Kate is obviously the evil mirror universe of some pop star. I kind of thought that she was the evil mirror universe Taylor Swift, but I think you're better. I think you're right. She's mirror universe Avril Lavigne.
There's a real skater boy vibe about her. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and definitely pop punk. Lots of pop punk in there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I think is actually kind of cool that like she actually tours with like a live band. And I was really trolling her Instagram today. As a 40-year-old man, I think, someone in their late 20s just really wants my opinion and my likes.
Yeah.
So, but she's got lots of fun stuff on her Instagram, which I'll talk about later. But I saw like a couple of her live performances, and she belts it out. She has great audience interaction, and sometimes the audience reciprocates with some severe negativity that she's kind of learned to live with, which is really admirable on her end. And like I keep saying this about these artists. I'm not really mad at Leah Kate or anything she does. I don't even want her to stop. I think it's great that there's an artist out there that is just like, I'm going to make songs about bad boyfriends and telling them, fuck you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's more of a personal thing for me, but like she really brings up some PTSD like symptoms of, some of the more worst relationships I've been in with some very negative people. Andrew, you remember. Yeah.
I do.
And it just like, I don't know, when I hear the words come out of her mouth, it just like brings me to a very yucky dumpster place of my soul that I feel like the raccoons are picking at, and it hurts.
Well, she chooses like words and phrases. She does a lot of copying, pasting from other pop music, and she also does a lot of
nursery rhymes.
Yeah, in this case. And she also just like chooses words and phrases that are just like in the like internet zeitgeist of like how we talk about like mental health, like related to relationships. Like she calls people toxic, she calls people narcissists, she calls people jaded and self-centered, and it's just like, girl, you're the one that's dating them.
Also that yes, pick better suitors.
This is your type, Leah.
And how much of that is you're attracting it with your attitude. I don't know how she is off the screen. Maybe she's a wonderful, very kind and, caring person. I couldn't tell you, but from listening to what she says, it sounds like she's kind of a mean girl.
She revels in it. I mean, one of her Instagram posts was like, I think I've made my bitchiest song yet.
Well, then mission accomplished. You're an artiste. Mwah.
So so she did Twinkle Twinkle. This is from 2022, but she also is maybe more famous for her song 10 Things I Hate About You, where she does like kind of a little countdown, and she's like, I took one because you left me, and two for my family, and three for my heartache, and four. Wait. No, that's not it.
Wait, that's a good song. You're talking about a good song.
That's a good song. Wait, sometimes you can actually count stuff and it works.
Yeah.
No, the 10 Things I Hate About You song is pretty much this. Pretty much the same thing as Twinkle Twinkle, which is like, first thing I hate about you, you suck. Second thing I hate about you, you're jaded, which I think is another word that like is just thrown. What does that even mean? Jaded. Who's not jaded?
Right. It's 2023.
And then I was telling my wife about this 10 Things I Hate About You, her other song that she did. And she's like, and it was small. And I'm like, can you believe that? Oh, so she really went after it. And my wife was like, men can have a small penis and it's just fine. And she looked at me kind of side eyes, and I was like, ouch.
Damn, dude. Thanks a lot, Leah. You
Yeah, you're like, was I fishing for that? So.
Yeah, double damage, man.
And then she patted me on the head. There.
Yeah, so there's 10 Things I Hate About You. She had her album Impulse, followed up by What Just Happened. So all of those are movies. She just took movie titles and turned them into songs or albums.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That was very very creative.
She did another one like her Die Hard, and then her other album's called Grizzly Man. She really got into like a Werner Herzog phase for a while.
That was her best work. Yeah, very John Cage inspired. I thought it was very artistic.
Yeah, just her just banging on a piano, flipping off the piano, and
and like all that just it just pisses me off even more because these are generally all things that I really like, and she's just naming things after them, and then just really shitting all over it. Because like, I mean, obviously, I love the movie 10 Things I Hate About You.
What is that movie about?
It's the movie. So it's basically a modern adaptation of Taming of the Shrew. It has like Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Julia Stiles. Heath Ledger, like young Heath Ledger, is in it.
Damn.
And yeah, and
he's a real joker.
Yeah, Larissa Oleynik, the girl that was in like Secret World of Alex Mack.
And that's why Andrew likes this movie.
I definitely did have a crush on her in that movie. Absolutely.
This was a classic girl takes off the glasses and becomes like mega stunning, right?
Whoa. No. Yeah, you're thinking of She's All That.
Sure. Yeah, it's a metal. But you were saying, so yeah, Heath Ledger's in it. Is that the one where he hacky sacks at a poetry reading? Or am I still thinking about...
Yeah, I think you're still thinking of She's All That, and
I think you're thinking about your time at UC Santa Cruz.
There we go.
That is 100% accurate, actually. That and playing a saw with a bow.
Oh, sounds Hawaiian.
But regardless, she's just like she's naming, all of these albums and songs after good pieces of pop culture, and then just. It's just so exploitative, in my opinion. I mean, she's just going for YouTube, like
TikTok.
search engine optimization and like nostalgia, and then doing absolutely nothing with it. So yeah,
her SEO, I would say, is on point. I think we should maybe take some lessons from her on this.
It's true. As a businesswoman, yeah, she's crushing it with that.
She is, because she's not like a kid. She's like 28, 29 years old right now. Like she's not a kid, and I mean, of course she's a Nepo baby. Her dad worked in the record industry.
Or was he a radio guy? Didn't he own like a radio station or some shit?
Oh, owned a radio station.
Yeah, right. Yeah, in California. She was born and raised in LA with a LA radio station daddy.
No shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I mean, this is a trend we keep seeing with a lot of these artists. Brian, you mentioned TikTok, though. I'm looking at songstats.com, is where I've been getting some juicy deets on all these tracks.
Ooh, Songstats.
To date, she has 5.33 billion views, billion views, 381 million likes, 3.35 million comments, and 5.89 million shares. So... she is heavily entrenched in the Chinese psyop that is TikTok, which is asymmetrical warfare to actively destroy America. Between that and the barrels of chemicals they're producing to drug our population, I think she's really leading the vanguard in destroying our civilization.
Yeah, can I just give a sarcastic sure to all that?
You're welcome.
Oh boy.
So Kate Leah, who I my friend.
There it is again.
Leah Kate. So
did you mean Leah Kate?
What we have here is essentially somebody that has a little bit of their finger on some kind of a pulse, right? That is like someone that kind of knows what the fans want, what to do to get in that perfect like liminal space of the back rooms of pop culture. Because like I knew we did Miley Cyrus last week. I knew who she was. I know who Taylor Swift is. All these people also like have billions of fans too. Like why is this someone that I'd never heard of until I literally just went on the internet and I was like, feed me hot garbage.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
I think that's the nature of this, fractured artist internet age, is there's just so many little weird cubby holes you can get into and like have this community, which is, comprising of millions of people who are all on the same wavelength, but it doesn't necessarily reach out to the other, hundreds of millions of people. Although the way you look at the comments under this YouTube, which I'm sure we'll get into, this is definitely unified the entire internet in a way that I've never seen as far as hate goes.
Oh, can we please? Can we go there?
Oh, yeah, we definitely should go there.
I have a spoon, and I'm ready to just dig into this ice cream sundae. Also, if you guys cannot see, if you're just listening to the podcast, you cannot see Ryan's background. Is this a picture that she has posted on her socials, or is this just a girl's butt?
Yeah, dude, those are clips from the video. What are you talking about?
When I think of the music video, this is what I see. I remember her showing her coochie in those super tight pants and then showing off her boobs under the table.
This cannot be on the video. I just watched this on YouTube. That is heavily curated. They do not allow full vulvas to be displayed.
No, once again, this is part of the modern psyop. They're destroying our children. You look at this video and it's in the middle of a list of like Cocomelon songs and like songs to put your child to sleep with like a baby in a crib pictures. Like, this is poisonous and does not belong anywhere near all this child programming.
Yeah,
oh my God. I put my kid to bed the other day and I put on the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star playlist.
just imagine what could happen. Yeah.
This is a video of Leah Kate bent over in they're not pants, it's just someone spray painted her naked butt.
Yeah.
And her full private parts are on display. I went to the zoo and I saw a chimpanzee who had a modicum of modesty and self-respect.
Oh, shameless. And when artists do stuff like this, I think Miley Cyrus was way more tasteful in last week's episode as far as how sexy she was being.
Dude, she was wearing like a $5,000 piece of lingerie, lying on the, and then she went and worked out, and it was just like that was. This is on another
way
level.
more tasteful. Where this is, I don't know. To me, this just signals insecurity in an artist when they have to show off their body in such a blatant way that's like, I need my body to actually sell this song because it's trash, and I can't carry it alone on artistry.
Yep.
I mean, I think that it's fine to dress sexy. There's one thing. There's a difference between dressing sexy and even dressing like provocatively, and this,
what she's doing in this music video is basically like the poses like right before some like deep penetration goes down.
And it's also just to me it's also just reflective of the fact that like whoever may be on the label or doing the music video directing and production and whatnot is at about the same caliber level as the songwriters and the artists in the band themselves. Like, it's trashy through and through. So like
a guy who just Windexed all the jizz off of his lens and is like, all right, well, I just made 30 porno videos this morning. Time to go make Leah Kate's new song video.
It's all been wiped down. We're good.
Yeah, you wiped it down enough. Good enough. That smell, let's open a window.
Yeah, actually, wait, no, I'm reading here. It looks like, she got the same guy who did the Balenciaga ads to shoot this video.
Oh, very classy.
Yeah, was that a classy joke? No, okay, sorry, I take it all back. That one never mind.
Yeah,
getting cut. It's getting cut. If it didn't make it past y'all, it's not making it.
I mean,
I just don't know.
Yeah. If Balenciaga is like maybe some kind of perfume or something, now I'm like looking at these pictures behind you and I'm just like, I can picture her being like, you're doing all that. And there's like the sheer curtain going in front of her face. And then it's like white trash, the new scent from Christian Dior.
I wish, man.
See, I know Balenciaga from these AI created videos where they'll just like, it's Balenciaga Dune, and then it's like the characters from Dune wearing like these like, super chic, like way crazy, like high fashion like designs where they're
those are dope, actually,
like Paul Atreides. You shall pick up the mantle.
Yeah, wearing the fall line. What's the other one? The Wes Paul Anderson, everything filter. Yeah. Those have been pretty fun too.
And as long as we're talking about that, like that kind of makes me think like, I think with this podcast, we want to stand with the writers and the writer's strike. Those types of things. Wes Anderson made a thing, and then another human being with their own creativity went and made a funny Wes Anderson AI video. Like it takes human beings to create content that we enjoy and we like. And these human beings need to be compensated, and they need to be compensated fairly. That we want writing and creativity and content production, especially podcasting, to be something that can be a whole career where it's not just like a side job. And if we're just going to leave it all up to AI to create stuff, then what it does is it goes on the internet and it goes, what's got the most views? Oh, Twinkle, Twinkle. I guess that's what the world is. So that's what we're going to pump out. And that's all you're going to get in that dystopia. It will be a lot of just like some like late 20s girl in a very tight pants flipping you off and telling you have a small dick forever.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Stomping on the face forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't want that world.
Well, yeah. Like then all of a sudden the next hit's going to be like, row, row, row your boat off the fucking cliff. Like, it's going to be horrible.
Andrew, congratulations on your new job writing songs for Leah.
Right. The wheels on the bus can suck my balls.
Bitches, we hate bitches. Fuck those bitches. Fuck them all. Fuck you.
I like that that's actually Beethoven at least.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, well, you know. Well,
Yeah.
Mozart wrote Twinkle, Twinkle famously when he was like 6 years old.
yeah.
At least that's what he told everybody. You know, you didn't have the internet back then to kind of back it up, like
Yeah.
fact check him.
He was the OG troll.
Yeah, I wrote this when I was a little child. Child's play for me. It's so easy. I'm a genius.
I had to put myself to sleep.
No, because I can hear music, unlike that stupid German idiot Beethoven. Bling, twinkle, twinkle, little bitch. Beethoven, you can suck mine dick.
Do you know that Beethoven was actually going to be a student of Mozart, and Mozart refused to instruct him because he could tell that he was going to like overshadow him?
Whoa.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Mozart was a jealous little bitch.
he was. Yeah.
I'm going to file that one under I love to hear it. Fun fact of the day.
Yeah, seriously.
Podcast back in the day was essentially just like a old dirty man on the corner, like telling you like stories about people around town. And I think it hasn't changed much.
No, the crier has left the streets and entered his mom's basement like the 26-year-old that Leah Kate shits all over.
Hear ye, hear ye. Leah Kate has made a fat turd and she wants to shove it in your ear.
And unfortunately, when the town crier is TikTok, a lot more people hear it.
Oh my God. Oh
Never.
no.
You'll never catch me on that fucking app.
No. No, me
No Huawei.
neither. Yeah, reels forever, right, guys?
Yeah, that's right.
So what we do often on this podcast, aside from just just shit all over the 21st century, is sometimes we'll watch the music video. Do you guys want to give it a little looky?
Oh, fine.
Here we go. We'll be back.
If we're not back in 2.5 minutes, please call for help.
You tune back in. It's just like three. Just have you seen The Ring when you find the girl in the closet? Bitch. That was fantastic. Thank you, Leah, for sharing that with the class. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it up on the refrigerator for everyone to see.
So, fun fact about that music video, that was filmed in her actual bedroom and she refused to put her toys away.
It's cool. It's cool to have a 27-year-old woman filming a breast and vulva filled music video in the bedroom of a child.
Yeah.
It's just conjuring lots of just really cool stuff.
Yeah. It's just, there's so much.
It's fucking disturbing. I'm not even gonna. Yeah, it's fucking disturbing.
It's so weird.
I hate this.
It's so weird and gross and just unappealing.
Like, one of the vibes I'm definitely getting from this, and I'm not sure how I feel about saying this, but like it seems like the kind of song that some like really disgustingly dolled up little kid would dance to at like a child beauty pageant.
Yeah, in
Like,
Florida.
It reminds me of
Sunshine style.
exactly, like Little Miss Sunshine, fucking like cringeworthy. Like it absolutely like that. That's totally the vibes I'm getting from this. Like she literally had her, I don't know, sister's 6-year-old daughter write this song for her or something. Like,
Do 6-year-olds talk like this?
I don't know, man. 6-year-olds
Mine
are pretty
doesn't.
fucking creative. I think she would have benefited from having a 6-year-old in the writer room.
My daughter learned the F word, and she was like talking about her brother, and she was like, Anders is a fuck.
Well, see, then you got to really like develop her social skills. In which ways is Anders a fuck, sweetie?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Honey, fuck can mean so many things. You know,
Yeah.
it's a verb, it's a noun, it's an adjective. Also, you can break apart words and stick fuck in them. Like, pay a fucking attention. I said this the other day, and I was thinking about it. I was like, that's so weird that I broke up the word attention with fuck, but it works. That's
really
why
does.
Jorge Luis Borges said English is the world's greatest language.
Mm-hmm.
And
True.
this
Amen.
woman has just used it to this is really just a great example of what we can do with swears.
Yeah.
Because she really leans heavily on the profanity.
It's her crutch.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it's her crutch. And it's so cringeworthy, to use another modern parlance term.
You know, you think about someone like the great artists, you know, of the 20th century. Like, I like to think of like Radiohead just being like, if you had Tom York being like, where'd we park the fucking car? Where'd we park the fucking car?
Yeah, it's that real zest.
It helps every song. Yeah, it's like chicken salt. Throw it on everything.
Come a fucking police.
So was that?
Shit.
Yeah.
So I think that was her guitarist in the video who was the baby head. That classic full adult head stuck in a baby crib with the bib and shit.
It was not an actual baby, so that was good.
I like that guy because if it's the same guy I'm thinking of, like in all the live videos, like he's having the most fun in the band for sure. He's like throwing his leg up in the air, fucking huge shit-eating grin on. He's having a good time.
Yeah, he's got a really like, am I getting paid for this? This is great look on his face. And he's like making kissy faces at her, and she's just so mad at him. And meanwhile, the audience is like, did you date a baby? Like, why is it a baby?
Jeez, I feel like that's another like thing that was super popular back in the Avril Lavigne days, like the grown head and a baby outfit like that.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah. What's that great music video from the early 90s? Like the look around your world, pretty baby. Is it F? And it's like, I think it's like the band is like little babies in like carriages and they're being like pushed down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So disturbing.
You know, she's just recycling stuff that worked from that era and like just making it a little bit worse so it'll latch on for
That
kids today.
mouse, her mouse's right click is like worn out. She copy paste. I actually don't mean masturbating. Come on. I'm just talking about like the copy and pasting.
Well, I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Get your mind out the gutter, Brian.
I tried and it did not work.
I didn't notice this really until this time around when she's reading to her stuffed animals from the children's book. She has like comments, you know, from videos, like YouTube commenters or wherever, whatever app she was using. So it's like, this is almost also her just like preemptively saying, fuck you to all the people who are obviously going to shit all over this video.
Well, who would do that? I mean, what like some kind of creepy old podcasters or
Let's
something?
see. Yeah, besides 3 creepy ass old podcasters, about 7,600 commenters on YouTube did the exact thing that she was expecting.
That's about as many people as marched on the January 6th Capitol riots.
Coincidence? No, I scrolled down for about 1.5 miles, and I still didn't find a single positive comment for her.
So I'll tell you this story about her. So when she was on tour after her 10 Things I Hate About You song came out, a lot of people would show up to the shows and she would start singing. And what they would do is they would take their phones and they would put them on like game apps and then hold them up to her to kind of be like, I don't exactly get it because I'm not young.
Yeah.
But like in a sense, the idea was that they were being like, I'm not even like listening to you. Like most people would be like taking a picture or whatever, but we're not. We're just playing a game because like we're so bored because this sucks so bad.
You went through the trouble of buying a fucking ticket and having your mom drive you to the show so you could fucking hold up Bejeweled or whatever.
Well, you know what? If she talks, then you get paid, but she never talks. That's from that's from a Netflix show that if they want to pay for me to advertise, I'm very happy to do that. But then what she did in response to that was she would play as like a big background some dumb, like iPhone game that would be going in the background, and she was talking about it like on some obscure obscure publication that interviews people like Leah Kate. And she's just like, yeah, like it really hurt my feelings that people were doing this at first. And I was really putting up with like a lot of hate, but then I decided like to just own it. And like, I just put it back at them. And I really feel like it really changed the relationship between me and my audience. And it's just like, okay, so, but that's so weird.
Yeah.
What other artist is having people show up at their show en masse and like being like, nope, I'm not paying attention. I'm playing Crystal Crush or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Part of me says like, well, if she was a guy, would she like get quite as much ire and hate? So I want to give her a break there. But then the other part of me, like as an artist on a stage, like I still have like a bit of a sense of shame. Like, if that many people were so publicly displaying how much they hated my work, I'd be like, well, maybe this isn't to be shared with the world. Maybe I should reevaluate things. But
then you look at those views and you look at those likes and you're like, you know what? I'm going to keep touring because I keep making money.
Yeah.
And
so that's
I also,
savvy.
I also saw like there was 3 kids that were like obviously total geeks and nerds that like showed up like in line, and they were wearing like Pride gear, and they were totally like excited to see her. And she went out and she hugged them and she was super sweet to him. And so I was just like, okay, like you've really softened my heart a little bit on you, Leah Kate. So
yeah, at least she's not a horrible person.
No,
she's just a horrible songwriter.
Or she has a good publicist who's like, yep, those 3, go hug him right now. I got the camera rolling.
Did you say punch him? Okay, I'll go punch him. No, hug, Leah. Hug.
Or she's like somehow the prisoner of the record label, and she's like going and hugging the Pride kids, and she's like, help me, get me out of here. They're holding me hostage.
They're like, we're 13, lady, we can't help you. Yeah.
Did she just like slip an address in my pocket? What, am I supposed to go here and like set her free? This is where they're keeping me.
It's like the Kate Yup theories, the mukbang girl who's like tapping out Morse code for help me.
No, I did not hear about
videos.
That. Oh,
man.
Those mukbangs. This is like a mukbang of suck.
It's a suck bang.
A suck bang sounds really cool.
Once again, who's been going through my X video searches? God damn.
I'm all out of suck bang. I've seen them all. Damn.
Oh, God.
Leah Kate suck bang. No, nothing. Yeah, sorry.
No, you just immediately get like your iPhone just like crashes and you get like a menu screen that just says like you've been banned from the internet.
Yeah.
Go touch grass.
Yeah. Sorry, go buy an Android.
So if we can't talk, no. If you do, you want to say some more shitty stuff about this woman?
No, I don't know. Maybe just a quick poll. Like, okay, so is she a marketing genius or is she just a troll who should not be engaging the audience like this? What do you think?
I think that there is a little purple space between those circles in the Venn diagram, and she's existing there, and like, I think absolutely loving it.
I guess you could call that artistry in a way.
You know, not everyone likes Salvador Dali, Ryan.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
No one ever called Pablo Picasso an asshole.
They did. A lot of people did, because he was a total asshole. He would bring Pablo Picasso would like bring his wife and his girlfriend together on vacation just for the purpose so that he could watch them fight. He was kind of a jerk.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If we want to talk, sorry, Pablo Picasso, but you know, you stand with the greats like Leah Kate. We salute you. Just kidding. Guernica is amazing. So if we want to talk about lyrics, we've got Twinkle Twinkle. I'm ready to hear Little Star, but guess what happens, guys?
What happens?
Profanity.
She says, I swear. She says, little bitch.
You know, wait, hold on. I'm on Lyric Genius and it says little bish. So she's actually like going more Gen Z with it.
Yeah, she's the bish-ish kiss wish. Just another narcissist. Hate your guts. You make me sick. I'm so fucking over it. That is what we get to hear a lot. Then she says, emo boy, sad song, said they're all about me. This is in reference to a man, to a past person. That makes me think that this person is also an artist. And I looked all over the internet and I couldn't really figure out, like, who is she referring to? So she dated some guy that is probably also a musician and a songwriter who wrote songs about Leah Kate and was just like, I imagine the song was something like, I mean, it was probably Chris Motionless. Are we? Let's not kid ourselves.
I'm gonna flip that on its head. I think here's my like really sophisticated theory about all this, which is that in the chorus, Leah Kate is singing to herself.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, and said they're all about me because like she thinks all the songs are about her. So, like, she's the little bitch, and she's just another narcissist.
But she says, I wish you didn't exist, man. That's some serious existential terrorism on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, is that not like a normal feeling to have?
No.
I don't know, man. Once you hit 40.
Oh, I'll talk to my therapist about that.
Yeah, man. Set an appointment,
Wish
bro.
you didn't exist. That is a harsh diss.
Yeah,
she
that's
says,
rough.
She says, you're a fake nice guy. That's the worst kind. I really agree with that one.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Yeah.
I don't think, I think being nice is often like just a pathway to get yourself treated like crap. And if you listen to her oeuvre, it seems like that is just the pathway into this woman's heart. And she just gets kicked every time. She's constantly dating these guys. Obviously, probably they're very handsome because she's a very beautiful woman and her vulva and butthole are exquisite and they are on full display for the world to see.
Once again, next to the Cocomelon videos. God damn it.
Yeah, it's great to have your kids watch a video like this.
Yeah. We kind of glossed right over it because we got to the chorus, but just like last week's episode with Miley Cyrus, I hate it when the stress is on the second syllable, such as the first verse where she says, "Yeah, right, boo-hoo, how'd you get so cheesy?"
Cheesy. It's very pop punk though. Like that happens a lot.
It's a thorn in my side. I just can't stand it.
That's a lot like in Spanish when you like someone's last name is Cordova, and like a white person will be like Cordova.
Cordoba.
That whole thing is very pop punk, like cheesy. It feels very like it wants to be Blink 182. It wants to be Avril Lavigne, and she's almost living in a different decade, but yet this song is getting so many views and
Mhm.
So Andrew, your favorite genre is not dead, my man.
God, please let it die. Please let it die.
It's back and more swear word laden than it's ever been before.
Literally, it's just like maybe it was playing when she was born. She was born in 1995, so like maybe like some shitty pop punk was playing when she was born, and it just like it infused into her DNA like some like horrible experiment gone wrong, like some like superhero origin story. But instead of using her powers for good, she has made this music video, and now we all have to suffer.
Right. I think 90s kids are definitely of the generation where their parents were like listening to a bunch of pop punk and like what's the band that did Dookie? Green Day.
Yeah,
Green Day is like a lot of those 90 kids' first like exposure to music. I found talking to them.
Spoiler alert on a recommendation.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, we got there.
And also, spoiler alert on Ryan calling me out on because I was in 6th grade and there was this girl who was really hot who was just like, Green Day is pretty cool. And I was like, came home from school and I was like, Mom, Dad, I want you to liquidate all my assets and invest them in Green Day.
Which just like that feels like you lived kind of like El Scorcho, like in your real life, but kind of also like like role reversal, like in that song. We're talking about Weezer, which I believe last time that we were all three on this in the same virtual room together, we also talked about
Weezer.
We did talk Weezer.
We like talked about Pinkerton, which is the album that El Scorcho's from, but in that, Rivers Cuomo says, I asked you to go to the Green Day concert. You said you'd never heard of them. How cool is that? So I went in your room and read your diary, which is like one of my favorite lyrics.
Yeah, I still don't know who Chocho Sands is, but I've heard his name.
Well, I've stopped listening to him.
Oh, really?
Is he canceled?
No, that's just the lyric. Stop listening to Chocho Sands. Fall in love all over again.
Yeah.
That Andrew, that is so funny because I'm just imagining like she's born in 1995, whisked away like right from her mother's arms, brought to a scientific facility a la Stranger Things, and stuck in a dome where there's just a speaker that is just blasting like pop punk. And they're like, let's see what happens.
It's like the Zoolander like mind, like brainwashing where they're playing Relax, but instead they're just playing Complicated by Avril Lavigne, exactly, over and over again.
And then someone like slips on the controls and it plays Decapitated by Weird Al Yankovic for a weekend.
Nice.
Why'd you have to go and get yourself decapitated?
I actually didn't know that Weird Al has done a song.
He has. I've seen Weird Al live 3 times, and I have met him at Paul's bookstore, and I gave him a hug, and I smelled his hair, and it was amazing.
And not creepy at all. Good work.
Probably for him, not for me.
Yeah. Weird Brian Yankovic over there.
I let him go. I did not hold the hug too long. I was very conscious of that. I was just like, listen, I'm a big fan. And he was like, he looked at me in the eye and his eyes said, of course you fucking are. Of course you are.
Did you try to steal a lock of hair? Like when you hugged him, did you like try and just grab like a single piece and be like, joink?
I was like, these molecules that are going into my nose right now, that's all I'm going to get. And that's all I want. And I'm going to go let him continue his book shopping. Because he's a man that reads.
Mm-hmm. I believe
Gotta respect that.
And I think Leah Kate also reads.
What does she read?
I think she probably reads based on how she is. Based on a lot of her movements in this music video, I would say she probably reads Penthouse Letters.
Yeah.
She like if this is the scene, and I think you've already said it, this is the scene of like a Brazzers stepsister video. Like,
help, stepbro, I'm stuck under this table. I can't get out.
Yeah.
So I don't, 26, still in your mom's basement and telling everyone about how you're going to make it. It's 2023. I think there's a lot of 26-year-olds still in mom's basement because this economy sucks.
Yeah.
Funny thing to hear from someone whose dad, owned a radio station and probably really helped her with her career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's poor shaming.
Absolutely. Dude, enjoy the fact that your parents helped you. It's great. My parents helped me. Now I'm helping them. That's just how the world is right now. The economy sucks. You're not going to be able to make it on your own.
But I will say, Brian, like your in-laws live in your basement. So yeah, exactly. Like how the tables have turned, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And if they try to come up, I hit him with the cat of nine tails. Get back downstairs.
Brian, your parent-in-laws are so fucking lame, bro. They live in your basement talking about how they're going to like make it as grandparents one day. Dude. Yeah, right.
One day I'll be one of the great grandparents.
Likely.
How many grandparent views do you have on grandpatalk.com?
Oh, you mean Facebook?
Oh, loser. I'm the better grandpa.
Gosh.
Yeah.
I'm actually I'm here in the basement in the laundry room. My father-in-law is in the other room, and I just went in there to take a pee, and I was watching, and he was watching some videos about Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
And so, he's kind of a cool guy, kind of cooling with it. Like he's
keeping abreast of current topics.
He also sent me an email earlier this week that was like, there's a new crypto video game where if you play as a dark elf, you'll be able to find special items that you can then trade in for the video game cryptocurrencies. And I was like, the internet has poisoned the old people.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Stay away from that game, Dad. It'll get you.
But maybe he'll find a magic gem that, just allows him to
not have a bank account anymore.
I mean, speaking of magic gems, did you know that Leah Kate, like she says, she's a fucking diamond, Brian? She's a diamond.
She is a diamond. And I thought about this too. She's the kind of diamond that you're trying to pass through your urethra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it just really fucking hurts because that shit is sharp.
I really wish someone would refer to themselves like that's such a better metaphor. If you're talking about like your jilted ex, like I'm your fucking kidney stone. Like you treated your body like shit, and now you think that you're over me, but I'm just gonna hurt on the way out. You just wait.
You had too much calcium.
Yeah. You eat too much cheese like Kim Jong-un.
Does he like cheese? I know he likes whiskey.
Well, like the whole theories of him having like horrible gout. There was like that stretch like a couple years ago where he wasn't seen in public for like months.
That's right.
And it's because he has this horrible diet. His fucking people are starving to death and living in these horrible conditions. And he's eating like fancy food from around the world, including all these rich cheeses from France and stuff like that. He's apparently like a huge cheese fan. And yeah, what do you know? He got fucking gout, which is, the rich man's disease.
It's the king's disease.
Exactly. The king's disease, like eating too much red meat and like super high levels of saturated fat and all that. And yeah. So I really hope it hurt.
I hope it hurt. Yeah, he's like, the only thing that will... I'm not going to do it now.
No, let's not do that.
Hold on. The only thing that will relieve my gout and the pain that is for me to have a private concert from Leah Kate. New girl, same bar, see you every weekend. Cheap tricks, bullshit. Get them back in your bed. 26, still in your mom's basement and telling everyone that you made it. This feels so personal. There is a guy out there that is like, hey, we had some sex, like it was totally consensual. I didn't know you were going to go and make a song about it.
Yeah. Also, hey, girl, there's about 1 million different bars in Los Angeles. Please stop going to the one I go to every night trying to pick up girls.
Yeah.
It's really fucking me up.
Oh, God. I don't want to spend any more time on these lyrics. They're just so bad.
How about we go over some really hot lyrics, which come in the form of comments from YouTube, such as, this song slaps so hard, fire, 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 on mute.
Oh,
how about she's got a hidden talent, fire, fire, fire. Let's keep it hidden.
Somebody is just really snarky. Oh, that's good. This person, can we get him on the podcast?
Right? Yeah. Okay. At televised pork 7993, you can come on and with your hot takes, such as, we not making it out of the hood with this one.
Nope.
Okay. No, you're not.
Yet successful artist.
Yeah, indeed. Once again, how many billions of views on TikTok? Crushing it.
How many billions of views does your vulva have, Ryan?
No comment.
Man. I'd like to see your camel tail in those tight leather pants, Ryan.
Camel tail. Camel tail.
Yeah, that's the male version of a camel toe. You haven't heard that before?
No, the male version is a moose knuckle.
It's got to be the same animal. Come on.
Dude, too visceral for this guy. All right, I got one more from the Peanuts 55.
Let's hear it.
This song is a treasure. Why don't we bury it?
Man, everyone kind of had the same idea about what kind of joke they were going to write.
It's memified. You go down and like they're all doing variations of those, like basically 3 or 4 tropes.
Yeah. I mean, I do really like the from at Lil Kim MP480. Leah never disappoints when it comes to disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she didn't disappoint me. I was like, it smells like trash. I'm going to dig my nose in it. Yep. Old coffee, rotten eggs. Love it. My bread and butter.
Fucking Rocket Raccoon over here.
I hope she works until she's 90 years old.
This makes Friday look like a Grammy winner. Oh, that's just cold.
2 birds.
Let's talk about this. So what are the horrible... What can we call this genre? Because in my head in the car I was driving around, I was just like, This is Friday. This is like an older version of Friday.
Okay, I got a great term for it. It might be a little bit esoteric, but what about the girl from Nepo Emo?
Oh, I got it right away. Don't worry about that. That was good.
That was beautiful. Well done, sir. Golf clap.
Yes. Thank you.
I have nothing now. You crushed it, man.
No notes.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's you got the rich parents who, are helping you put out a track that just has zero soul to it. It's all just either a commercial plant-esque.
Daddy. For my 18th birthday, I really want to make a music video with like 10 million likes. Please.
Oh, honey, of course you can do that. That's great. Let me just talk to my friend Louis Cypher and make a deal. A deal for your very soul. Well, he actually has some notes. So we're going to change the name from Wednesday to Friday. Apparently Wednesday is not such a fun day. People think more of kind of like in the middle of a shitty week.
Yeah.
Oh, from Wednesday.
Hump day. Gotta get down on hump day.
I think I was just singing baby, baby, baby because the Justin Bieber song. Justin Bieber should be in this category too. He's in the Hell's Galleon of the comrades of doom, where we'd find Vanessa Black. No. What's her name?
Vanessa.
No. It's Rebecca Black.
Something.
Rebecca
Black. I'm sorry, Rebecca. Sorry we forgot about you. That you were so young.
And I mean, at least, this is not our first discussion of like Nepo artists either, as we, this harkens back to our 1975 days. But of course, like when your Nepo comes from like British acting royalty, then at least you get something that's like a little bit better done, I guess you could say, than this. Like this is just
say what you want about Matty, but at least he put in his hours in the garage with the band.
Exactly. Yeah.
No,
like this is what happens. Yeah, Leah Kate is what happens when you're like connected father is like the shitty morning DJ, like doing blow and like
El Farto in the morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, let's take another look at the traffic and also another look at my daughter's vulva.
Yeah.
Looks like the Mad Dog's in the house.
It reminds me of that movie Vengeance. I don't know if you guys caught that one. Where
Oh, yeah.
the dude's asking the 16-year-old, he's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? She's like, famous. It's like, famous for what? Just famous.
Just famous. If you had $1 million, what would you do? I'd tell you what I'd do. 2 chicks at the same time.
If I had $1 million, I'll tell you what I'd do. Spray paint my butt and walk through a little corridor that looked like a scene from Aliens if it was just if the set decorator didn't know what he was doing.
Play under the kitchen table.
You know, let's give her credit though. Her makeup game's on point, man. She does look good.
She always looks good, and also she in her shows she picks out her. She dresses how she dresses. I'm not going to body shame her. I'm not body shaming her at all. I think that what sucks about the super sexy dress is putting it on the algorithm as Twinkle Twinkle, so then it shows up and little kids are watching it. That part, that's what I don't like.
Yeah,
I think
no bueno.
people should be able to dress however they want. If you look like that, let it hug that that knuckle, and just for the world to see, but only consensually and not for kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm taking a stand. I don't think that little babies should look at vulvas.
Yeah, like this is why my children will never be on TikTok. You know, I just don't want them scrolling and like seeing shit like this. Like this is just, yep.
Is this like par for the course for TikTok? I honestly don't know.
It's a lot like once they find out that you're a man, who has certain needs, desires, they will start flaming with, like they'll start just like flaming you with like super sexy videos. Like the second that I like watched like a video about someone that was just like, yeah, I'm kind of chunky, but like I'm happy with my body and I'm going to go to the beach. And I was just like, that's cool. That's how I want to feel about myself and my body. Then after that, it was just like big, like
BBWs coming at you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, I'm not hating on any of these people. But just like, I didn't need the sex stuff. I'm not here for porn. And I deleted TikTok years ago, months ago, weeks ago, days ago. I actually haven't deleted it.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do
sure
it.
You will. That's how they get you, boys.
Yeah.
We listened to the song. We watched the lyrics. They didn't do anything new. I'm in my parents' basement. Andrew, he used to date Leah Kate, so he's obviously kind of partial. But like, guys, do we have final judgments? I have a couple things. Okay, I have a couple options for you guys.
Okay.
Is this a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, a star on the rise? Leah Kate, she's going places. We love her. We want her to keep doing it. Is this a Twinkle Twinkle Little, get them back in your bed, back to the basement? Or is this a Twinkle Twinkle Little shit that you just stepped in? Oh my God, I just bought these shoes. Oh.
Okay. I think it's going to be a weird kind of mashup of those choices. I think she's a Twinkle Twinkle Little dark star of Satan, where she is going to continue to be on the rise. She will be more popular. Have no doubt about that, until the inevitable fall when everybody forgets her, just like Rebecca Black. But until then, I think she's only going to get more popular, especially because she loves to troll the haters. And these songs are just so nonsensical that looking at the general entropy of, you know, people's music listening choices, it's only going to be more popular with people that are going to catch on.
The more it sucks, the more likes and loves it gets.
So, like, I personally think it's a twinkling pile of doo-doo, but that doesn't matter what I think. I also think it's on the rise. The shit is rising, and it's a full shit moon.
I've seen the full shit moon rising.
Yeah. There's a shit moon on the rise.
Dang, 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 down.
What do you think, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. Yeah, no, just shit, just pure shit. So I don't disagree with you that this may be on the rise, but yeah, this is one of the things that I hate about music today. So I'll just.
What are the
I'll just
9
leave
other
it at
ones?
Small dicks, guys that come too quick.
Chinese food makes me sick.
That song is Mozart compared to this, by the way.
Yeah, I will also quote just another one. I was just scrolling through the comments a little bit more, see if there were any other gems. This is from @chicken6727. This is definitely one of the songs of all time.
I feel like we've heard that one before. I think Chicken's busy with that one.
Yeah, putting in some numbers with that one.
One of the songs. I don't even know if this classifies as a song. I think this is kind of something else. I think it's a psyop. Yeah, I think that you hit it right on the head. Like, like there's people in other countries that are like, how can we make Western culture just decline faster? And Leah Kate was just like, oh, hey, I'm right here. I have some ideas. You've taken one of the sweetest little melodies and just wiped dog poop all over it, and then brought it to life and taught it how to give people the middle finger.
Yep.
And it's offensive in every way. I think if you showed this song to one of the ticket holders of the Metropolitan Opera of New York City, especially one with a monocle, maybe an old lady, you showed this to her, I think that her heart would explode.
Why do you know what? And that really begs the question: why do you never see women with monocles? Like, monocles is just like are men?
I don't know.
Are only men allowed to wear them?
There was that woman on Animaniacs that had a monocle, like huge boobs.
I do not remember that.
The squirrel?
The squirrel with huge boobs and a monocle. You remember that show a lot differently than I do, Ryan.
I had different priorities.
I loved Animaniacs, but yeah.
You know, Slappy the squirrel would have. I think she would have taken off if you just had huge jugs. Some mommy milkers. The my final thoughts on this song. Dog shit. Hate it. Fuck that. But I will say, I think Leah. Oh, damn it. Leah Kate. I think she's found her voice. She just talks shit about men, says how small their ding dongs are, and how they come too quick, and how they suck, and they're mean and self-centered, and just keeps writing songs about that, which I just find that kind of funny. Like, other artists will write songs about different things in different songs, but she just has so much to say on this topic. And I kind of want to hear what she's going to have to say next. I want to see what her next era is. I think it's going to be kind of like the Pablo Honey to Amnesiac of her career.
Yeah, I think she's going to go like a little more like, she's going to move away from like the lullabies and the kids' songs, and she's going to start doing these great like Hans Christian Andersen kind of like fable like stories where it's going to be, the Three Little Pigs,
Little Mermaid.
Or like the Gingerbread Man, or like the Three Billy Goats Gruff or something. And she's just
It'll be the critique on capitalism in modern society.
Yeah.
She could become a great like guardian of European folklore for us.
Oh, yeah.
And I think she's begun that work with her Twinkle Twinkle and just keeping the song alive. A lot of people had forgotten about Twinkle Twinkle Little Star before this came along. And
that's true.
For that, we say thank you. Keep
I just think,
Grimm.
Yeah, it's just, Twinkle Twinkle really, it just gets overshadowed by the ABC song so much that it's good that she's really helping kind of bring it back. Yeah, it's true. So,
Which, did you know the ABC song is actually racist too?
What?
Terrible history.
Oh, really?
No.
Interesting. Wow. I had no idea. Yeah.
I mean, I believe it.
I mean, yeah, I guess anything written around that time probably has some pretty fucked up roots. But you know, I hope Leah Kate finds the perfect partner who like boosts her self-esteem and just makes her want to write an amazing love song. That's what I would like to see for her. Something full of pathos and like, you know, just celebration of love and not as many fuck words.
Yeah, let's have the redemption arc.
Yeah, please.
I'm really looking forward to her like Leah, like her like Lady Gaga phase where she does like a collaboration album with like Mel Torme or something. That's just going to be.
He's dead, Andrew.
Oh, God damn it! Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
No, never mind. There goes that idea. So
Why don't we recommend some better fucking songs in this one, huh?
love it. Yeah. All right. I'll go first. You know I already alluded to this, but I'm going to go back to 1995, the year that Leah Kate was born. And I'm going to go with that song, She by Green Day, because, you know,
I love that song.
I think it's a really great song. I think it's an underrated song in their catalog. And it's like a great feminist song, a great, like, you know, female support song. I mean, obviously sung by Green Day, so sung by a man, but like in that kind of great tradition of, there was a great tradition, is a great tradition in punk rock of like speaking up for the abused or for the, you know, the underrepresented and all of that. And so, yeah, She by Green Day. I've got two other ones that are like, there's a little bit of a, you know, because we never really talked about, you know, in the lyrics that great that come moment, you know, where she
you know, my God, we didn't talk.
So, you know,
my
skip that.
God.
Yeah. So just to go back and talk about it. You blew it up.
Ripping the washing machine out of the wall as we speak and dumping it over its head. He is full of suds and disappointment and anger.
You blew it up. Damn you all. You blew it up.
Wait,
so there's...
Did he break his mic?
Yeah, we might not be able to hear you anymore.
Oh, can you not hear me?
Oh, there we go. No, yeah.
I didn't throw the mic. I threw the headphones.
But yeah, so just
I'm a good actor. I know which tools you can throw and which ones you can't.
True.
Yeah, so there's that great line that I let you come inside my room, or I let you come inside my room, or however she decided to enunciate it.
Sure, great.
I can't believe I let you come inside my room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the much better version of that same idea, which I know that you two gentlemen are very familiar with this.
You're the one who just had a kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough. Prince, I Want to Be Your Lover. The only one that makes you come running.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
that's not to mention whenever Brian does a cover of that, he really puts the old English spin on the word come, which
I know. That's why I can't really.
Who makes you come.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure I remember singing that at the youth stage at Oregon Country Fair, being a little awkward about it. Feeling, you know, I mean, it's not like
I'm
we
the
were
original Leah Kate. I'm
exactly.
Not proud to admit it, but it's true.
Oh, that'll be the end of times when I'm walking by the youth stage and some like group of like tween girls is dancing to Twinkle Twinkle on the stage. That will be.
I can't believe you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I can't talk shit.
Yeah. So Prince, I Want to Be Your Lover, and then two more real quick ones. We've got Save Ferris. Come on, Eileen, because Save Ferris is like, so I got Save Ferris because I was thinking
so
of
these are songs about coming.
Yeah. Well, no. I actually got Save Ferris from 10 Things I Hate About You. Oh. She's got the song 10 Things I Hate About You. In the movie 10 Things I Hate About You, Save Ferris is the ska band that's like in several scenes in that. You know, there's also Letters to Cleo, but then there's Save Ferris. And then I love their cover of the 80s classic Come On Eileen. I think it's a really great, really, really fun cover. And then my last recommendation is just thinking of like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but how bad it is. obviously with this song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bitch, all that. So I'm going to go bigger. I'm thinking stars, but I'm thinking giant. So I'm going to go Champagne Supernova by Oasis.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the sky.
Yep. So those are my recommendations.
Catchy ass hook, man. Good record.
Very, very catchy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And probably if you want to hang out with someone, would you rather hang out with Noel Gallagher or with Leah Kate? And I think I might want to see what Leah Kate's up to.
Leah Kate, let's hang out. 100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So
do I get to do one?
Well, yeah, you're gonna end us off though, being
no, you already did one, right? With all the you said like
no, Andrew always just does a million of them, so it sounds like I've already done one.
I know he took yours. No, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and just shamelessly plug. You should check out my Good Vibe Exports page on YouTube because I did a song for babies, which is literally Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on repeat for like I think an hour plus.
Whoa!
So put it on if you got a baby who needs to go to bed. I made sure to EQ it so it wasn't crazy high frequencies messing up their poor little baby brain.
Nice,
dude. Hell yeah!
There we go.
But beyond that, I had a really good time this week looking up a bunch of just bad bitch rappers who are trying to, do the same kind of sentiment of like, I don't need a man sort of vibe. Megan Thee Stallion is incredible. She's great. Everybody knows her already. So, go check her out if you want to get some of those same like fuck you dude vibes, but like actually has a beat to it. Let's see. Glorilla is just the best. I love Glorilla. And FNF, Let's Go, is a great song. It's got words that I definitely can't repeat in it, but like it's infectious as all hell. And, anyways, life's great, pussy's still good is just a fucking baller line. It's so great. Love that. And who I want to highlight, this is going to be my recommendation for the week, is there's like this Memphis supergroup of rappers comprised of K Carbon, Slimeroni, Aliza, and Gloss Up. It's got the same kind of vibe as Leah Kate in that it's like sort of like a schoolyard chant, and there's actually videos of young girls like doing like their dances to the song, and it doesn't feel weird or fucked up because it's not like Leah Kate with her painted on pants in a children's playroom. They're like out on the basketball court with pom-poms drinking 40s, and the song is called Shibuya. And it is fucking great. Shibuya, Shibuya, roll call, and then it's like, my name is
yeah, like a classic like rope, like a rope song.
Exactly.
Rope song.
It's all the things you want to hear of like a kid song inspired track, but it's like still like gangster as hell. They're talking about just like using men for the paycheck and getting head and then kicking them out. It's great. So yeah, check out Shibuya by K Carbon, Slimeroni, Aliza, and Gloss Up.
Damn, the indies. Love that. Love to see that.
Mm-hmm.
I went a different way, unfortunately. Well, a little indie singer that you might never have heard of called Carly Simon.
Oh,
nice.
I was thinking like, if you're gonna write a song about a shitty ex, like what is kind of the pinnacle of that? And I think You're So Vain by Carly Simon is just really the ultimate, the pinnacle, the nadir of talking shit about your ex and not exactly saying his name, and then for the next 40 years having us all be like, damn, who was she really talking about back there? Was she talking about Harrison Ford, or was it Geffen, or was who was she really talking about?
And the song was such a good diss track that dudes came out of the woodworks trying to claim it was about them.
Yeah. They wanted to be dissed, and she never,
which is so ironic, by the way. Like,
true.
Yeah, I don't think that's probably going to happen with Twinkle Twinkle.
Yeah.
Or with 10 Things I Hate About You. Hey, no, I know that song was about me. I have a really small penis and I ejaculate super fast.
I can think of at least 10 things I hate about myself.
Said every guy under 20 living today.
Yeah, it's an amazing song. It's got that great mythology. It has just lasted the times. And also Carly Simon is just an amazing singer and just absolutely nails it on everything that she does. So
Preach.
if you never listened to that one, you want to definitely put on the B-side of His Friends Are More Fond of Robin from 1971. It is a banger.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
Man, I'm surprised no one brought up Alanis Morissette. She's like a great, like, fuck you, dude artist.
Oh, that is such
true.
a good one. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And
you just did, Ryan. You just did.
She's got a really toasty, hot lyric in that song, too.
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely. I remember that being bleeped out on MTV back in those mid-90s and being like, wait, what was that?
But there's really no room for interpretation there. Everybody knew what she was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even when I was like in 5th grade, I'm like, I get it.
Yeah.
I know what he did in the theater.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What does going down on you mean?
What movie were they watching?
Yeah. Schindler's List.
Oh, oh my God. It lines up. The time lines up.
Yep.
So what else do we do on this podcast, guys?
Well, around this point, we just have a laugh and say goodbye, I think, man.
All right. Well, hey, yeah, that just about does it, I believe, for this episode. But of course, I do want to remind everyone out there listening that you know that you can always get in touch with us on Twitter at YHTHI Podcast, or you can send us a question or really anything to yhthi.podcast@gmail.com.
Send us a question. Send us a recommendation. Send us a little story.
Yep.
If you're listening to this right now and you're like, I got a little bit of I've got a funny story about someone going down on me in the theater, like
Right?
Yeah.
or a terrible ex, or whatever. We'll read it on the podcast. Do it.
We'll name and shame. If you're an emo boy, tell us how this made you sad.
And yeah, if you have dated Leah Kate and you have a little story, like T-shirt coming your way, big time.
Absolutely. Until then, thank you so much for listening. I am Andrew.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Ryan.
Thank you
Very much.
Fire.